The back pad, left half a foot. Left. Okay, that's great.
Hi, welcome to Our Family B.
Wait, start over. Sorry, I wasn't ready. I was not ready yet.
Hi, welcome to Our Family B.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Brigitte.
And today we're going to be showing you our top 5 favorite kitchen items that we use all the time.
So come and see. First kitchen item I want to talk about is this. It's called the Big Berkey. Brandon surprised me with this last year for our anniversary because I had been wanting it for a couple years at the time. And what this does is it gravity filters water for you, and it will filter out bacteria and viruses and BPAs and chlorine and pharmaceuticals and anything else that's bad in the water, also fluoride if you get the extra filters, except for minerals that are good for you. So it leaves those in. So you could literally take this to a stream in mountains, put water from the stream in there or river, and it will filter out clean drinking water. So it's awesome. And so we feel safer with this as our water source. So that's what we use. And I love it. Also, it has inside 2 carbon filters, which you can see here. You can put 4 and it will filter faster if you have 4. And what it does is then filters into this bottom container all the water. And we replaced this with a metal spigot. It comes with a plastic one. And so no plastic touches anything. And Brandon built this amazing stand for it with a little ledge that comes out so you can put your drinking glasses on it like this. We fill up mason jars. Sits right there. Voila. We use this for our cold brew, which if you haven't seen that video, we will link it down below and maybe in the cards. So that's our first kitchen item, the Big Berkey.
The second kitchen item we use all the time is our Suvi Machine. We got this on Amazon last year for a great deal. We'll link that below. This basically heats water that you put into this container to an exact temperature, within a half of a degree Fahrenheit, and circulates it all throughout. So you would set it, let's say you wanted to cook a steak. You set it for your medium rare, 129, 130, vacuum sealed meat, put it into the container, and it'll circulate the water around until all the way through it's exactly that temperature. Usually when you cook a steak at home, it's like charred on the outside, and it's gray next to that, and then there's a different color, pink, and then maybe the red in the center. This makes it exactly right all the way through, and you just take it out, sear it in a hot skillet or on the grill, whichever you prefer. Skillet. The skillet's the right answer. Do the skillet really hot, and then it's perfect. You've got steakhouse steak at home. Now, I've been to a couple really nice steakhouses with Brigitte in the last year or so since we had this, and had some good steaks. But I felt like I wasted my money because I could do the same thing for $8 that I just paid $80 for, and it's just as good. So we'll link this below along with the container and the sleeve we put on it to keep the heat in. Also important about this, it's got an app where you can control it via Bluetooth or Wi-Fi. This thing saves time and money because you feel like you can do it just as well as home as a professional chef can do it.
The third kitchen item that we want to talk about is the Vitamix. I also had to convince Brandon about the Vitamix, as I did the Berkey. And it is the most amazing, most powerful blender that you will ever see in your life. It will grind a avocado pit to like powder. So we use this for making baby food. We use it for making smoothies. You can add, some good ingredients like avocado and chia. Make popsicles with it for the kids. Make soups with it because it will even heat it up. If you do it for 7 or 8 minutes, it will puree soup and it will be hot because it's so powerful. I think it has a 1 horsepower, 2 horsepower, like engine? Motor. Motor. We also make bulletproof coffee in here. So we put hot coffee, which we usually just heat up our cold brew to make it hot, and then butter and coconut oil, and it makes like a creamy frothy without any dairy. And if you use ghee, then it doesn't have the milk from the butter or whatever. So we also make that in here. Now it is kind of pricey, but you can get some that are refurbished. You can get them at Costco even, but they are well worth it. We'll link it down below so you can find it on Amazon. and it is a worthwhile investment if you ask me. Also, one of the best features that we have come to love about using the Vitamix is you can take heavy whipping cream, like a pint of it, dump it in here super cold, whip it up, like literally you just put the speed up to 10, then put it back down. And then it's done. It makes whipped cream. I know, instead of sitting there with a blender like forever, 30 seconds and it's done. And you can use it for topping, just eat it with a spoon, you know, whatever you want. I'm not gonna judge you. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge. So this is our third kitchen item that we love.
Is mason jars. We use mason jars for basically everything. We use them, yes, to drink out of. We use them for smoothies or water or just whatever, for coffee. But we also make meals in them and take them to work with it. I was like in love with mason jars because like my memories of being a kid are my grandma making tea and keeping it in a mason jar with a handle in it in the fridge. And I would always ask grandma, could I go and get a swig of your tea? And she would say, yes, you can have a swig of my tea. And so I go in and grab the tea out of the refrigerator. So I have a thing with mason jars, and so they happen to be popular now, which is great for us because we love them. And it allows us to cut down on plastics in the house, and they're just multi-purpose, usable for everything. So get a bunch of mason jars. They're also super, super cheap. So we will link several sizes below. We use primarily these quart size, and then these, they're not quite a quart. They're like 20 ounces.
Pint and a half.
They're a pint and a half. My wife just told me from behind the camera. They are a pint and a half. But I love that they are straight-sided. So like if there's something in it that's big or chunky that you're taking to work, they're easy to get out that way. They're actually a little more convenient to drink out of because people with smaller, I'm fine with this. You can give me a half gallon when we got those too. But this is fine for me to drink out of. Some people, if they have a smaller hand, this is great for them to drink out of. So get some mason jars. You can use them for basically everything. And if you break them, you don't feel so bad because they're cheap.
Also, I love the wide mouth because they're easier to clean. So get the wide mouth. That way you can use the lids interchangeably.
Yes, don't get the narrow mouth, but the regular, all wide mouth, same size lid.
And also we have some for Brielle, the little 4-ounce ones. I put her baby food purees in it. And also we have the 8-ounce. A little bit of leftovers that you just want to put in it. So we'll link some different sizes below. Now I'm going to show you the 5th kitchen item that we love and use all the time. So, in here we have straws. I know, straws can be boring, but we have these that are stainless steel and these that are silicone. Okay, now they serve different purposes in my opinion. The stainless steel ones, they do get cold when you're drinking out of them, but I like these for coffee, cold brew coffee in the morning. But if I'm drinking water like I do at work all day long, I like these because they're much softer. And so sometimes like I hit my teeth accidentally when I'm trying to like put it in my mouth. I know, I'm weird, I don't know. So I like these because they're also a bigger diameter than the stainless steel. So I feel like I get really hydrated when I drink using the silicone ones. I just get more per volume of like when I'm drinking, and so it lets me drink more water, which is good because water is good for you. And then I also cut these for Benjamin, so they're little for his cup. So he also uses them. We're trying to avoid plastic and we're trying to use things multiple times. So instead of plastic straws that you have to buy, we like to use these over and over and clean them with a straw brush. Very important, get the straw brush. And that is our 5th kitchen item that we love. Thanks for coming along with us to see our 5 favorite kitchen items. If you're interested in any of them, we'll link them down below in the description box. Go check them out. Also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. It really helps out our channel.
And if you have any ideas, like what are the best kitchen items that you use, if you have questions about what we use, go ahead and comment below. We love to engage with you guys about that.
Yeah, because we love kitchen items, and if you have any good ones, please share them. We might want them.
Yeah.
Also, we would love to chat with you on social media, so if you go follow us on Instagram at OurFamilyBeSocial, we can chat and connect. Also, check out our blog, which is OurFamilyBe.com.
Hey, don't forget to subscribe if you like what we're doing. The button's right there. And if you want to see another video right now, click on this one right here.
Remember, we're better together.